Wow.
Oh. Oh my gosh, guys, this is incredible! Hey friends, welcome to Flite Test. I'm Josh.
And I'm David.
And if you guys watched our previous episode, you saw where we learned a ton about Hotwire cutting, and also we started on our big 16-foot monster legacy. Now today, we get to work.
Yeah, we're gonna start building this thing and take you along for the journey.
If everything works out good, you're gonna see this pile of foam parts here turn into one monstrous 16-foot wingspan monster legacy, and also to see the first flight. But we got a lot of work to do.
We decided we're gonna start with the fuselage and we're gonna work our way from the nose to the tail.
To assemble this, we're trying something new. It's called Styro Goo. I cannot say that well. But it's from Hotwire Foam Factory. It's specifically made for EPS and many other foam materials. It doesn't melt into it. It instantly tacks, which is really important. But to also keep the reinforcement up, we're gonna be taping our joints as we build it, so that way we can build as quickly as possible.
So
what do you think of this, Stefan?
This is fantastic. So when it's all sitting here in parts and pieces, like sometimes it's hard to visualize that, you know, Josh? To be able to see like the things come together, this is really cool. I cannot wait to see it all like completed, messed around.
I was laughing saying, like, why did we go so big right off the bat? But I realized this will probably be one of the smaller airplanes. You guys have heard me the past couple of videos I've been talking. When we hit 2 million subscribers, we're going, and I said originally 18-foot B-17. This is gonna be 16-foot, so there's no way we're going to 18. We gotta go straight to 20.
Right.
Yeah.
And normally we're also restricted by weight.
Yeah.
These things are so light, we don't have to worry about it.
It's incredibly light. So the wing, we weighed that yesterday, 7 pounds as it sits right now. Just 7 pounds of foam and carbon fiber.
Well, this thing is amazing. So this here, have you guys like released the name of this thing yet?
No, we're still thinking about the name, but
I still like the Megacy.
what Dave said, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, originally the other day when we were looking, I'm like, it looks like a shark out of water when it was laying on the ground down in manufacturing. So that kind of went to Megalodon.
Megalodon. Oh yeah, Shark Week.
Yeah, and then the guy behind the camera here said the mega plane or something along those lines. This isn't even giant. This is ginormous. I don't,
Mega?
mega? Yeah, mega. But yeah, then it was Megacy.
Meglacy or
Megacy.
Megacy?
Megacy.
I thought you were saying Meglacy the whole time. Because it has
Meglacy.
legacy.
Meglacy.
If we say Meglacy, it sounds enough like the legacy.
Meglacy. Oh, not
Megacy.
Megacy?
Megalodon and
With the
Legacy.
GL. Megla.
Megla.
We should spell it.
Here, can I just write it?
MEGLACY. So weight-wise, I don't think it's more than 6-7 pounds. What's your guess?
9.5. 9.5.
I'm thinking 5.5 pounds.
All right, ready? Here we go. There's no way. You put that on something different.
No, I
right?
didn't. No, I didn't. All right, take it off. I'll zero it up.
Oh my goodness.
That's not.
That is a 0, right? Oh, it's on kilograms.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's no way. That's too fast.
I was like, it's not even possible.
Okay, go ahead.
I just lost my mind.
I think it's gonna be 5.5.
You're right. Yeah, it's 2.
Holy
Oh.
cow!
That's a
That
pound
is
less
awesome.
than the lowest ever. Oh my
It's
goodness.
like a quarter of a moose.
Well done. Well done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we got 7-pound wing, 4.5-pound fuselage.
And here's where it's really important. A lot of times people dream big, they start building big, weight creeps in on you quickly. So even though this is really incredibly light, we still have electronics and batteries and landing gear and things. It's good to always stay light and strong because you can always add weight where you need strategically.
So what's next?
All right, dude, I'm not waiting. We got to go to the wing.
Yeah.
We'll let that dry.
Let's get a wing going.
So the plan for this wing is pretty simple here. We're gonna have a center section to the wing that's gonna hold our 2 motors. Then the outboard panels of the wings will simply plug in. One connection for the ailerons is all you need. And Dave is gonna make a cool joiner for our carbon fiber tubes to keep that strength running throughout the whole entire piece of the wing. So we're cutting in our motor nacelles right now. We gotta cut through these spars here. We're laying this in so that way the wing has meat on both sides and it's gripping it. This is gonna have a 30-inch prop. We're actually putting these a little bit more inboard than the original stock version because it's so big. We don't want it to be hanging out too far. So David is working on the spars. What I want to do is I want to cut in the wing because I want to still set this down lower. So see how this is like a really, really bad transition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a template which is the bottom shape of this wing, and I got my file opened up where all I'm doing is I'm basically taking the wing and I'm moving it to where I want it. But also, I have a real high lift tail on it. The faster you go with the high lift tail, the more lift it's gonna produce here. And if you guys go back to our microwave episode where we made a microwave flying cinder block, there's a lot of different airplanes where we learned really quickly lifting tails did not go well for us because the faster you go, the more it lifts, the more down you get, the more problems you have. So what I want to do is I want to make this slightly positive angle, which means it's going to go from here to here, and then maybe you guys can help me with hot wiring it.
Yeah.
And then I'll work on the rudder. So by the end of the day, when all the wings come together, we'll be able to have this looking really nice and well. So, you want to do the honors, Lee? Oh, that's awesome. All right, now the ultimate test is this.
Beautiful.
That is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
So what this did, this gave us a little bit of a positive angle of attack. It sunk this in, so now we have a nice smooth transition, much like what you'd see on a normal airplane. And then what we're gonna do is take that piece of block that we cut out, and we're gonna cut this piece in and then glue it back down. This is also gonna give us more bracing on the trailing edge, so when we bolt the wing in, it's stronger.
All right, so I've been enjoying watching Dave and Josh messing around with this giant 16-foot Megalacy, and honestly, it's been a blast to watch. But the cool thing about it's been is actually we've been messing around with all these cool Hotwire Foam Factory products, especially the little carving tool that Josh is gonna mess around here with the tail. We don't want a bunch of wires hanging around where we're gonna trip and maybe fall on this airplane, so we've actually been using our EcoFlow products, mainly the EcoFlow Delta Max. Now, we don't just use their awesome products like the Delta Max or the Delta Pro, we actually partner with them even deeper here on the air park. They're actually our runway partner up on top of the hill at EcoFlow Runway. We've had the opportunity to use their products on a whole host of different things. So there's a whole slew of things that you could use the products for. Now this Delta Max is a little bit more portable, a little more mobile. We've used it up at PI with this crazy project as well. And so here's the thing. Now we want you to show them as much love as they've shown us with all the stuff that they partnered with us on. So check out the link in the description below to go and check out their annual holiday sale. You can grab up to $650 off some of their products, which is an insane amount of money. It's unbelievable savings. So make sure you check that out. It's linked in the description below. And so now I'm gonna make sure that Josh is getting everything he needs to get done on this tail so we can fly this beast.
Okay, Dad, what are you up to?
All right, I'm gonna try to make, I don't know what it's called, a crisscross hinge with some fiberglass and some resin here. And what we have is we have strips of fiberglass going one way, below it's going the other way. When I push this up and then smooth it out, what we're hopefully gonna have is basically the fiberglass is gonna wrap both ways, give us the same kind of hinge that we have on our ailerons, except it's grabbing both sides.
Okay, Dave, what are we doing?
We are getting ready to put it together for the first time.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Just the size of this thing, seeing that tail matching up with the wing section, knowing that there's two 6-foot pieces adding to it. Holy cow, and these split flaps.
Oh yeah, these things
Check
are
this
awesome. This thing's gonna just park in the air.
Ready for the wing panel?
Oh,
Nice. That's one.
good so far.
You ready? Oh, got it.
Dang, I was almost saying.
Dude, it's together.
Yes, dude. Now it looks even bigger. I don't know how that's possible when everything's said and done. Oh my God.
Well, we worked really late last night. We got the tail on. Dave was killing it with getting the wings ready here. Today we have a lot of work. We have to do some final fit and finish. We got to do a ton of fiberglassing on some key parts here. And then we got to come back with electronics and put those in.
So at the old shop they had, what did they call it? The airplane graveyard?
Yep.
Here at Edgewater we've got the Connex. It's kind of like the island of misfit toys where stuff goes to go to sleep for a while, I guess.
So what are we after today?
We were trying to find the motors for the Legacy. See, there I go again. Here's props, right?
Yep.
Right there's 4 P80s on that giant, what is that, whoop? Here we go. As long as everything's good here, we should be able to use this guy and that guy, and here's our ESCs. Yeah, should be good.
So Dad, what are we waiting for?
The birth of a tire. All right, it is Monday morning here. This looks beautiful.
Yeah. Long weekend of printing.
Really long.
Thought it was gonna get done last night. We gave up. Went home.
We were all hovering around like it was the birth of a child or something.
I'll pull it up there, see what it looks like. I broke it loose
You
already.
broke it loose. It looks incredible. We got to show you guys the weight of this because we were worried about it being either too light or too squishy, and it's perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
We ready?
Yeah.
With rim.
Under 2 pounds.
Yeah, 1.95 pounds.
That's pretty light. That's under 5 pounds for both wheels. So.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go out into the hobby world and find wheels this size, I guarantee they'd be expensive, number one, and number two, they'd be a lot heavier.
Yeah, because they don't make them hollow inside. They're dense.
Yeah, incredible. All right, well, one more to print, and we got servos to install and wings to attach. Love it.
All right, Dave, where we at, bro?
All right, so we're getting ready to do the landing gear here. We want it to be light but very strong. You know, it's a big plane, a lot of stuff going on. So rather than having a bunch of hardware and stuff bolted together, we're just gonna take some 1/4-inch steel and weld it together, and hopefully it's strong enough.
Boom. Good luck, sir.
Looks pretty incredible, doesn't it?
I'm gonna cry. Holy cow. Could it possibly get any cooler? Great work. So we have a big problem here, but I think we have a better solution.
Yeah, unfortunately we're gonna need quite a bit of nose weight. The tail on this thing's pretty heavy.
Yeah, now it is a lifting tail, but it needs to still balance out at the end of the day. We're gonna fix that by adding more battery, and these 10,000 milliamp 6-cell batteries are perfect. But sadly, this takes 12 cells, so how are we gonna fix it?
We're gonna run them in series together. 2 of these, there's six SPs, run in series, it'll be 12S. And yeah, I always say if you have to add weight, you might as well as add functional weight.
Yes. So our next step here is we'll work on battery sled. We'll figure out where this needs to be to balance out. I'm working on a wire harness with a series connector built into it.
Yeah, I'm finishing up getting motors wrapped up and props mounted. We should be good to go.
It gets dark at 5. We gotta get this done by 3 o'clock.
All right, Josh, what you about to do, bro?
All right, disassembly time here. This does come apart in 3 pieces. We could technically move this out our front door. Okay. We don't have time for that. The sun's going down. We're taking it out the
Right there?
balcony. Yeah. You ready?
All right. Good luck, guys.
Gonna take the wing struts off.
Oh, geez.
All right, now we should be able to just set it down and I can carry it or wheel it.
How you feeling there, big
Pretty
guy?
good about this right at the moment.
That's amazing.
No easier way to transport a plane.
Got Josh and them up here, and then you got this big man living the dream. All right, so after all the hard work and crazy amount of glassing and randomly cutting, I was like, how are you feeling about the opportunity for it to fly? That's what I need to know. Like, how confident are you that flight shall occur?
Optimism's here. Reality check is here.
Oh,
Excitement's here.
that's great. That makes me feel good. I'm feeling great, and they said it's gonna fly, so I feel great that it's gonna fly. Right, Lee?
Hey, as long as you feel good, we all feel good.
Hey,
That's scary.
heard it here first.
We have all these awesome CNC machines and stuff, but nothing replaces a good old roll of
Nothing
tape.
replaces good old tape for the battery hinge.
And the best part is painter's tape.
Yes, painter's
Meant
tape
to
for the
be
win.
released. Are we looking there, guys?
Oh, that's perfect.
Looks perfect. All right. Time has come. We are chasing the sun right now. We are ready to put this up for the first time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's gonna go well.
So we got Michael and Wes both chasing this today. We got a ton of Instigos on this thing. We're gonna capture the angle no matter what happens. All right, I'm surprised you're still letting me fly this. All right, you grab Moose if anything weird goes.
Oh, like nothing.
Yes! Oh my goodness!
Beautiful.
It looks like a real home built. Oh my gosh! Not a click of trim, my friend. That is the epitome of monstrous.
That is majestic.
Officially the biggest plane we've ever built in 2 weeks. Look at that. All right,
Feel great.
It's hands off. That you're absolutely right. You suspected that it would be a monstrous slow flying airplane. It has no bad tendencies what I could feel. I'm just gonna give it a couple little clicks of trim up. Wow,
It flies so slow. You just made your first loop.
All right, what do you say? Should we do a low pass?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, what just fell off? Oh, that's a drone.
There's a.
It is so slow. It's menacing how slow it is.
You're not even using flaps or anything.
No, we'll do that next round. Now this is totally dead stick. Listen to the wind.
That is terrifying.
Look at that! Yes! It's amazing! All right, I'm gonna put my flaps on.
See what it does?
Flaps fully deployed. Oh, wow.
It just stopped.
Yeah, I'm actually having to power it through the air right now. That was menacing. Look at that. Those are the split flaps working for us. Holy cow.
Are you moving, John?
Just barely. All right, I'm gonna put this in for landing. I want Dave to take it up, okay?
Remember, the trees are kind of hard to see without the leaves.
Yes, I'm gonna just slip her down in.
Wow.
And that's why we have spotters.
Yes! Wow.
All right, we'll try wing fences next. Yes! Holy cow! All right, it's awesome. I think the only change we need to do is we need to lock down the tail wheel just a little bit better.
Yeah, the springs aren't quite enough.
Oh my golly. Okay, your turn.
Oh boy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Love it. All right, here we
All
go.
right,
You ready, David?
Yep. All right, let's do this.
There it is!
Holy cow.
It is like a real aircraft. I mean, look at that monster.
Oh, it is so smooth.
It is just like the Legacy. I say it is borderline more gentle. We haven't done really bad things with it. We haven't done the flat spins. We haven't done all the other cool stuff, but it is amazing. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, it's great. Flies perfect.
Those struts were the right call.
Definitely.
So we were picking up the airplane and stuff, and it was just like, I think it would hold together, but I think now we have a responsible airplane.
It's amazing.
Look at the sun shining on it. Listen to the wind over the wings. There is something amazing about monster-sized airplanes. I gotta say, I got a lot more respect though. It chews up a lot more airspace than I'd ever imagined. Thank God we're out here in the middle of nowhere and we have really cool neighbors.
All right, I think I'm gonna try to land it on this next pass.
Awesome. And if you're worried about it rolling too long, just put it in the grass.
I'm terrified right now.
You're fine.
Oh, it doesn't want to come down.
You got her.
Oh, there goes that
Oh,
wheel
there's
again.
a little wheel bent. Max is like, Max doesn't care about the airplane. He wants to chase the drone, chasing the airplane. All right, man.
That is awesome.
Round one.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, friends, we are not done with this. We have one more episode. We got to make this thing beautiful.
Yeah, and we've got some really nice plans.
And also, we haven't put lights in, bomb bays, all the other things we want to do. This is going to be our workhorse through the winter. We're going to be continuing to add to this, put things on it, dropping things from it. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell. Thanks for watching.
Take care.